BLPA Big Show. Hockey, sports, life for the adult athlete. Powered by the Beer League Players Association. Follow us at the BLPA.
Everybody, just follow.
Keep connected with us. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You dig that?
Follow
On every social media outlet. And make sure you follow the crew on Twitter. Nick at Nicker Jones. Jason at Beer League Jason. And Jillian at BLPA Jillian. Let's get it.
Welcome to the greatest hockey show in the world. Good week, everybody.
Thank you.
Be loud and proud, and we're live. I know I sound a little under the weather. That's because I am. I'm always under the weather when I travel.
Well, I was going to say you look it too.
Whoa.
Wait, why are we in a different? We don't have our weird
I don't know. Listen, I don't know
otherworldly dimension. Look.
I don't know what's going on. Like they changed a whole bunch of stuff when we were gone for let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
That's the pits.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do here?
Not much.
We have the background.
Not anything.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Sure.
That's weird. That's so weird. But here's what happened though.
Yeah.
We got on without discussing what we're gonna talk about on the front end, so we didn't even get to look, and so we're just kind of here.
That's true.
We're just kind of here. Actually, you know what? I can fix it. I know how to do it. now.
Boom! Zoomed out.
Yes.
I like it better.
Well, we talked about it on like via text message because we're bros, you know.
Oh, I see. When we do our debrief, pre-debrief.
Oh yeah, we didn't do it. Hold on, let me get this guy back here.
I tried to give you more of a heads up this time, and I guess it didn't work for you.
No, I've been busy moving and shaking.
God forbid.
I've been moving and shaking. So, why don't we? I know we haven't done this in a while. Live.
You should announce this on our Facebook that we're live right now because I want people to talk to me.
I did. I shared to everyone.
I don't say it.
There's 10 people watching us. 10 people watching us.
Where are they? Come talk.
I shared it on my page. I shared it in the group. But anyway, tell them where they can find us. Tell them.
They can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, Patreon, and OnlyFans, and Pinterest, Nick's favorite. Is there anything else? All at the BLPA. Please and thank you. I have the most important question of them all. Dennis is here. Hello, Dennis.
Okay, what's your question?
Well, my question is, how long do I have to wait before we get to the real meat of this podcast? This is what the people are here for.
We got to get people in here. Let them, hey, if you come, Jillian can eat candy. If you don't come,
hungry.
No candy. No candy.
I'm starving.
Hey, tell them what we are going to talk about today.
We are going to talk about a few things.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what those things are. Okay, so number one, we're going to go over our BLP worldwide and our update. And Nick has a titillating question about tournament pricing, right?
Pricing, not pricing. I want all the pricing to be way higher.
Pricing with a C.
No, pricing with a Z is what I want to talk about.
You said pricing.
Well, that's because I was driving and using text to speech while we were texting.
I can't believe that I thought it was a real word instead of something that you made up. That's my bad.
You don't think pricing is a word? Like this is the pricing for the tournament?
Okay, so when it came through as pricing, in my head, I didn't think, what else could he mean? I guess I went with the most straightforward answer. So that's on me. I'll take the L on that one. Prize is the thing.
Yeah, I'll take half now.
Okay. Pricing.
Yep.
We got hockey records. We have Jillian's takes, which is not categorized as hot. Anything. You guys get to decide after. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do a Swedish candy mukbang because I'll talk about it later. You had a question for me about fighting, which animal I would like to fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I also saw in our Facebook group, someone was posting about locker rooms and girls in locker rooms. I'm like, this is actually kind of interesting. So instead of doing like a drama, I wanted to rehash it here live with Sue.
And I have another. Sorry, a little burp there. I also
Dennis is calling me out right away. First of all, he says you have over 1,000 friends on Facebook. Why won't you accept my friend request? Here's my rule: I don't accept friend requests.
Oh.
I don't unless I meet the person in real life. I don't accept anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my rule.
I don't think we're friends. Oh, we're friends.
Are we?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit.
I actually don't know. Maybe we are. Yeah. Maybe you're the one exception to the rule. But I have to admit, I have to have met you in real life.
Because I pay her, that's why.
If you pay me, I'll accept a friend request.
So what have you been up to since we've been live with the people? I mean, we have done a lot of podcasting, but Jillian's a mom, and the
Yeah.
baby gets in the way of a lot of things. We're trying to get rid of the baby, but no one will take the goddamn baby.
No one's paying me for the baby.
Yeah.
I
So,
did have a mental breakdown today, as
ooh,
the kids call it, MNTB.
okay.
At the I cried to a woman at the post office, and I hugged her. I asked
Oh,
her
yeah.
if she would give me a hug, and she did.
Oh, that's
She
very nice.
told me she would pray for me.
Oh, T's and P's, baby. T's and P's. Thoughts and
And I
prayers.
accepted it. I said, "Thank you. Lord knows I need it."
T's and P's help everything. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's nothing in this world that happens that people don't offer to send T's and P's. It could be the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world. T's
And
and
I'm
P's.
grateful for
Yeah, T's and
I'm
P's.
grateful for the T's and
T's
P's.
and P's.
That's all I can take right now.
Yeah.
So other than having my body and mind shut down in
Mhm.
a way, I've been great.
Awesome.
You've been sick and traveling.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I think it just goes hand in hand. What did I say? I shake too many babies, kiss too many hands or something
Yeah.
to that effect. I don't know. I get sick a lot, and that's just the way it goes, and I gotta deal with it, but here's the deal.
Yeah.
This what I got right now is a man cold. So it's probably the deadliest cold
Yeah.
known to
It's
humans.
akin to labor,
It's
girls.
well, listen, listen, I don't wanna say labor's that hard, all right? I'm not gonna put that out there, but having
Mhm.
a man cold it's serious shit, to be honest. I can't breathe, I can't
Aw.
taste. Like, what? I was thinking because I was like, "I can't breathe, and I tested for COVID, it's not COVID. But I was so stuffed up, I couldn't, like, taste or smell anything. Like, what would be the worst sense to lose? It would have to be eyesight, I think, would be the number one, sense that you would lose, but what would be the next one beside that?
That I would accept losing?
Well, not accept, you don't wanna accept it, but it's just what would be the
Well,
worst?
oh, wait, the worst one to lose or
Yeah.
the best to lose? The worst to lose is eyesight.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. That's the one you don't.
I was honestly reading a comment.
Oh,
Okay, so the second worst to lose, probably hearing.
hearing, yeah, for sure.
But what about
Because
touch?
yeah, well, because then you'd never know, like, you can't feel pain or anything. That would be nice if you couldn't feel pain.
Yeah, I did watch a show on a girl who couldn't feel pain, and it seems cool, but then she would just, rip off her fingernails because she didn't
Mm.
know.
But could she feel emotional pain, you think?
Oh my god, maybe you
That's
would just
the one
never
question.
cry.
Yeah.
Alright. How
Yeah,
do I
so
get
that's nice.
that?
And then but isn't taste and smell basically the same? Like, if you can't smell, you can't taste and vice versa?
But if you can't taste, you can smell.
You can?
Yeah,
Mm.
well, with COVID, right? Remember when you could, eat an onion?
Yeah, hey, Jeff Peck's gonna join. I hope so. I hope Jeff Peck's gonna join us from the bench here shortly.
Live from the bench.
But
He's an
it's funny
attorney?
because like, the guy likes Thanksgiving, he likes eating some food, right? And the first
Yeah,
time he got
I hear
COVID
that.
was the day before Thanksgiving, and so
Oh, no.
he couldn't taste his Thanksgiving dinner. He said it was the worst. It's like, what's the point of even eating it if you can't taste it? I
I mean,
get
to
it.
be fair, Thanksgiving is kind of like the blandest meal.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, turkey? We just do that for tradition. No one
Yeah, but
actually
you
really
don't
likes
but
turkey
you
that
know,
much.
I love me when you take turkey and you put it in, like, the deep fryer,
You
and
deep
then
fry it.
what I really like, 1, I like the taste. 2, I like that you could make your whole house explode with these
True.
have you seen
But
these
you're not
things?
supposed to deep fry it inside.
Yeah, but you could. That's the game. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen these
Mm.
videos where people, like, basically make, greased turkey bombs?
Yes.
They put them in, it's the best, and so
Yeah,
but then you pour
best.
gravy all over it, fire.
Yeah, see, if you have to put gravy over everything, that's just
Deviled eggs, fire.
but
I don't put no gravy on my deviled eggs.
wait, you do? Wait,
No,
you
I
have
don't.
deviled eggs for Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, duh.
That's not
I
traditional.
I went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, and now they're
Buns.
serving, deviled eggs, and I ordered, like,
Ooh.
they're like brand new deviled eggs. I'm like, "Yep, give me some of them deviled eggs."
No, that's
Like
not something that I wanna buy from somebody.
but, like, literally 15 people, like, walked by and like, "How them deviled eggs? How them devil," and I was like, "There's something wrong with these
But
deviled
yeah.
eggs."
Yeah, I don't know, I feel
And
like you're
now
gonna
I'm
be paying for that
sick.
later. And oh my god.
Mind blown.
That Okay, first of all, I have
See?
to acknowledge that I like Paul. Paul commented that he knows the gymnastics that come with baby care, that his wife watched her 7-month-old all weekend, and he said that I am doing great.
Yeah.
And that is just the thing that will send me over the edge. If anyone says I'm doing a good job, I will surely lose it right here, right
Paul,
now.
listen. Have you ever had a man cold?
Yeah.
Come on. I'm doing
reach
great
us.
too. I'm here.
Is deviled eggs really a Thanksgiving thing? Megan said that every Thanksgiving or she's leaving. What the heck?
Of course, because here's the deal. They're not hard to make. And
True.
whenever you have a potluck, it's
Yeah.
easy to bring deviled eggs. And there's a 98% chance that people are going to love them.
That's true. And also, if you think about how many hard-boiled eggs you sit in a sitting, it's never as many as the amount of deviled eggs you would have. Like, I feel like you could comfortably have 11 or so.
Deviled eggs for
and
sure. And
it's not
because they're cut
weird.
in half. So you're basically having
Yeah.
6 hard-boiled eggs.
There's a place by us that makes them with truffle oil, and I would.
That sounds fire. I found a recipe on my Traeger. That's a smoker, by the way. Where you can
Whoa.
make smoked eggs
Brag.
with smoked paprika. But here's the deal. I'm never home, so I can't ever make them. So if someone can make those for me when I come to town, that'd be nice.
You're your little chef. You know what? We should have done for your birthday is in your backyard done like what are those called? That like Benihana? Like come to your yard and do it.
Yeah.
What are those called?
I don't know. Griddles?
No, you know, when you go to like the all you can eat.
Hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi. We should have done hibachi in your yard.
Oh, that would have been cool. Or just went to an actual hibachi. That would have been even better.
No, it's cooler at your house.
Well, not in Canada in February.
Okay, I'm getting impatient.
There's not enough people. Everyone has to hit share, invite, likes, all that
Please.
stuff.
Can we just say that the people nearly pulled through for me? I think I made it to 96 likes.
Then make it.
But
they'd hate
I'm
you.
proud of us.
They hate you.
I'm proud of us. I should have gotten Rob on there. I wonder if my mom even saw it.
Well, hey, so are we moving on from things that we've done? Like,
yeah, we can move on.
Listen, I was at a tournament. I was in Virginia Beach, and it was fire. That's where I got sick. Fire.
Okay. Yeah.
And Oklahoma for sure. But I think we had a pretty good tournament. Like all the games, like there was a couple, like maybe 2 or 3 like lopsided games, but every other game was like 1 or 2 goals. It was actually brilliant job by the guy scheduling. I've pat his ass on the back.
That guy who does tournaments and stuff. What would make a bad tournament? Were there any fights or anything cool?
No, there was a fight last year and it almost caused the team not to come back. So that's not cool.
Shoot. I thought that would be like a fun thing.
They're fun to watch. Listen, fights are fun to watch, but not when you're in them. Cause it's like, I say this all the time. I would get in
car crash.
I would get in way more fights because I love punching people in the face, but I hate getting punched in the face. It hurts.
When's the last time you punched someone in the face?
Me? Oh boy. There was one hockey brewhawkus that I got into early on. So it's been a good 12 years. You know.
Bye, Matt Factor, XOXO Gossip Girl. We love you. Matt's leaving to go play a game.
See you later.
Great.
Matt.
People have lives?
Fuck.
I hate this.
Share. Hit a share. You can share or you can
share it to get enough people so I can eat this candy.
Yeah, and there's coins or something you can give us. I don't even know what that shit's about.
Ooh, Bitcoin.
No,
I don't know what those are about. Just send me one. I'm excited to see what it is.
I got some pop-up thing when I went live and it said you can now accept I don't even know what it is. Stars. You can now accept stars. So I don't know.
Sure.
But nonetheless. All right. So Virginia Beach was awesome. This week coming up, Columbus. Well, not this weekend because it's Easter. So all the hockey players in Philadelphia that don't go to church but said they can't play hockey because it's Easter weekend. They bailed. So we canceled Philly.
Easter brunch.
The next one is the next weekend in Columbus. And it's going to be biggest one.
Columbus, I hear, is where the real party is at.
It's a real part. We take over parking lots. We do things. You know what? This is the third, like 3 teams. I don't know if all the Canadian beer leaguers are talking to each other or not, but I'm getting a lot of the same fucking excuses from these teams. There's like 3 teams here that have told me they're not coming down because of the political climate. They can't. I don't want to get political.
What do they mean?
I don't know. I'm like, listen, I live in Canada. I come down. I know I'm American and all, but I get back. I don't understand what you mean. Like, Trump's not playing in the tournament.
Right.
He's not. I don't think he's going to be there.
Imagine that's why.
And here's what else is wild. BLPA, we make absolutely zero of the political agenda that goes on in Canada or the United States.
I don't know. I thought you guys were on the board of Doge.
Well, no, but I am now the president prime minister of hockey playing nations. So I am going to get to start regulating some political agenda, but it's not going to be America's or Canada's. It's going to be beer leagues in general. So I don't understand this. We're not coming down because of the political climate. Just seems like silly gooses.
Yeah.
Sounds like silly excuses to me.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone in office would be like, "Oh my god, they're not coming to that beer league hockey tournament. We got to turn some things around."
Change the agenda. Listen, I better get online with Trump right now and let him know. You better change your fucking agendas because these guys aren't coming down to play hockey with us, and that's bullshit.
Now it's personal.
Now Trump, it's on, motherfucker. Oh, wait, I don't want to get sent to fucking where are they sending them to? San Salvador, El Salvador, whatever. Don't send me there.
Yeah.
Don't send me there. Don't send me to Azkaban. Don't send me there.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I don't want any Dementors on me. Nope.
Speaking of Dementors, that was my child last night. Anyway.
Ooh, did he suck the soul right out of you?
Basically.
Nice.
Do I look like I have a soul right now? No.
Nope.
Okay, talk about worldwide.
BLPA worldwide. Oh, nice. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Ooh.
Oh no, that's when we talk about draft. Yeah, worldwide, BLPA worldwide, coming at you live. So we have Japan coming up. We have room for 2 skaters in Japan. 2 in Japan, and I just made an executive decision as the president, prime minister of hockey playing nations that we're going to start in Osaka. We're going to land in Tokyo, bullet train right from the fucking airport, right to Osaka. We're going to party hardy, and then we're going to spend 4 days there and then 5 days in Tokyo. So jacked about that.
That's sweet.
And then we're going to go back in January with the special friends only. And I'm not saying you're not my friend, but I'm not the one that gets to invite the people. The people that have signed up get to invite the people. Friends only.
Okay.
They gets to go to the January Japan. Okay. And then we got 2 of them in March. We're going back to Italy and we're going back to Sweden. And then we're going to Paris, France.
Well, the good news is about going back to Sweden is that you can get me the candy bubs.
Well, I will not be going to Sweden. I'm going to be going to Italy. I'm an Italian guy.
Italian.
Yeah, I'm Italian. No, I'm going to get all my accents mixed up. I don't want to go on that. But yes, we're going to do those. So all those are open for registration. Now I'm working on putting together a couple in the summer. One to Alaska, I think we're going to do a little Alaskan.
That's me sweet.
That would be cool. Maybe one to the eastern provinces of Canada. Mm-hmm. That's on the works. Mm-hmm. And then we have Seoul, South Korea. We have Oktoberfest in Munich, Salzburg, and maybe one more if I can get the people to come. Look, there's Darwin's here. Darwin went to Sweden with us. He probably had some of that Swedish candy you're trying to eat. He can probably tell you all about it.
Darwin, come on.
He said womp womp. But yeah, so that's BLPA worldwide. Super stoked about those. So if you want to travel the world, you want to do damn things with us. I mean, I don't think anyone had a bad time. No one said it to me. Usually people tell me when they're unhappy with me.
Do they? To your face?
Oh yeah.
You talk behind my back.
No, I mean they talk behind my back, but I hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I hear that shit. I got ears everywhere.
Yeah.
I got ears everywhere. Ears. Oh. But anyway, that's actually where the game. Listen, let's play this game real quick because it actually happened. It actually happened in Sweden. We were just walking around, and we were walking around in the park where they have all the naked people statues, naked people statues.
Yeah.
And they have like the angry baby. Have you seen that one? Where that baby like, and then
just
the guy's like,
one.
Where the guy's kicking the baby around and stuff. That's yeah. But nonetheless, so I just got talking with Content Girl Brooklyn, and we were talking about if you got paid $1 per pound for an animal that you fought and won, what would be the biggest animal that you would fight?
Okay, I have a question. So it can only be one animal at a time.
Yes, it has to be one animal at a time. And so like you can't just say, "Oh, I want, 1,000 1-pound bunnies."
Minnows. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So,
yeah. Okay. I have my animal.
Okay.
Well, what's yours? You don't know?
Well, I mean, mine went into a lot of different tangents
Yeah.
as I normally do. So let's go with yours first.
Okay. A manatee.
Okay. Why?
They're docile. They
Are
don't
they?
fight back.
You don't think they'd ever get mad at all?
No.
Ever?
Gentle. They eat grass. They don't really have big teethers.
Okay.
And they're fat. So therefore,
But you
ipso facto.
but you have to get it to submit. Like, you have to beat it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Like,
I would just like, I don't know, look at it the wrong way and he'd be like, "I'm sorry."
but they don't talk. It's a manatee.
Well, in his mind, that's what his spirit would be saying.
So that's 1,200 pounds. That's $1,200.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's the heavy one. So but let's
Yeah.
just say $1,000. Okay, that's a good one.
I'll take it.
Mine. I mean, there were a lot of them because the question went on, but I thought maybe like a panda bear, because pandas don't ever get mad.
Yeah, they're scary.
No. That's why they're
Yes.
going extinct. Or koala bear. Sorry, is it koala? Which ones are the ones that don't fight back? Like, they're literally going extinct because they won't
Not a
fight anybody.
panda. Have you seen them like take down their
Yeah,
zookeeper people?
that's called Kung Fu Panda. That's a cartoon. That's not
That's not real.
that's not real.
No, pandas are not that nice.
Let's see. Do koalas
Koalas are small.
fight?
Koalas are nice,
I,
but
I'm pretty sure that there is a bear that just does not fight back.
no, it cannot be a panda. Someone back me up in the chat.
Panda bear
Chat,
fight.
is this real?
It's okay. I guess you're right. I don't
Yeah.
want to fight a panda. I don't.
Mm-mm.
I do not. I
No.
don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to. But then what we started talking about is like, okay, but like, how many animals can you fight to get rich? But you have to do it one after another, and you can't go smaller than what you
Oh.
just fought, and you can't fight the same animal twice. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you think about, like, you have to go up from you go up from an ant. That's pretty easy, but you don't get any money, right? You get a penny.
Yeah.
Right? And then you go up to all the bugs till you maybe you have $100, and then
Yeah.
you gotta start fighting things like ducks.
Oh, I would go in
And
the ocean, fish. Different brands of fish.
yeah, that's true. But you gotta swim there to catch it. Like, a fish isn't gonna just let you catch it and fight it.
Krill.
I don't know about all that.
I don't know. I think you're just sad that I had a really good answer.
No. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from you, Jill. But let me ask you this: have you ever had a man cold?
No, I've never
Yeah,
felt your pain that you're feeling right now.
exactly. So don't act like I'm taking something away from you. Okay, I'm going through it right now with the man
You
cold.
poor thing.
Manatee is a good answer. Someone said, I
Thank
see
you.
a red panda doesn't fight back. Maybe that's it.
Oh, maybe a red panda. He said maybe a red panda, but
Well,
I would trust someone named Darwin because there's a
yeah,
whole theory named after him.
yeah. I mean, that's him.
Oh my god! Bring him
that's the
on for an
guy.
interview.
That's the guy right there. Like, it's his
Wow.
theory. It's his.
His theory is that red pandas don't fight back.
Yeah, that's his theory. So
Sweet.
that would be so.
Okay.
I
So
wish
you still don't really have your answer because you didn't do
it's
panda.
not going to be a panda, right? It's not going to be a panda. There's just it's hard. Like, that's a hard one. Now that I thought that maybe pandas were going extinct because they just didn't fight anybody.
Mm.
You know?
No, because rhinos are going extinct too, and they're fighters.
Yeah, I wouldn't fight a rhino. That's for sure.
No, that thing would horn you.
Yeah. No, I don't need to be getting pegged. That's for sure.
Well,
Um,
don't actually.
well, listen, but they would do it out of anger. I don't want to anger peg.
Oh, okay.
I want like a slow, sensual, tantric massage book that you bought off Facebook Marketplace type peg. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of massages,
I got a massage today. Yeah.
I heard about your massage.
You didn't hear shit about
The
my
owner
No,
called
you
me,
didn't hear shit about my massage.
said, "Please keep your client away from our establishment."
That's untrue. That's untrue. I've been to those establishments, and they would never say that if it was that kind of establishment. This is one that
Exactly.
insurance pays for, so you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying. You have good insurance. Insurance.
I don't think insurance pays for happy ending tuggers.
I don't know.
Are you
I wouldn't be the one to ask.
are you against the sex trade?
Yeah, I don't support sex workers. No,
What if-
but wait, did I tell you about one of my friends who's one of their friends went to China to visit, went got a massage. It's a
Don't want
man.
to get political. Don't want to get political.
I'm not getting political.
Okay, just making sure.
But no, zero politics. He went, he thought he was getting a massage. It was not a massage. And he was just too scared to say anything to like stop them. And it was a happy ending massage. And he's like, I didn't know what to do. So I just stayed.
That seems
Isn't that
pretty.
scary?
That seems pretty.
weird?
Oh my God, someone's jerking my Johnson. I don't know what to do here.
Jerking the Johnny.
Like that. That's I
I don't
didn't know
know.
what to do. Come on.
Wild.
I am not against the sex trade if it's regulated and people are safe.
Yeah.
I think prostitution is the oldest.
What are What are you doing here?
Oldest job.
Doing?
I'm not getting political, but no, because you were insinuating that I was having a happy. I have not. I have
not have a happy ending massage, everybody. I
have visited those places before in my
Really?
life, and I have been propositioned. I've had my junk grabbed, and I didn't go, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do here." I said, "No, I'm not really here for that," But
Whoa.
I am
scary.
an inquisitive guy by nature, and so I started asking questions. How much does this cost?
How much?
Just
hypothetically speaking.
no, yeah. I said, listen, I'm not here for this, but I just have to know. Like inquiring minds want to know,
Yeah.
namely me. So at this place, it was in Las Vegas, by the way. I went in and it was $60 for a tugger.
That's cheaper than a normal massage.
You have to pay for the massage and then pay the $60.
Oh. Okay.
It was $200 for a blowjob.
That's a big jump.
And it was $300 for full sex.
Smaller jump. That's kind of like how the movie theaters sell you on like small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
And then it's only like $1 difference because like they really want you to go for the medium.
Yeah. So I laid there getting the rest of my massage and started running numbers in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so $60. Say,
yeah.
How many massages is she? Maybe she's working 8 hours. She's giving 7 massages a day.
Okay.
And let's just assume all 7.
Yeah.
That's $420 a day.
On top of other stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just assuming that she probably doesn't get paid. That it's some money laundering scheme. Okay, that's just an assumption I'm making. I'm not trying to get political. I'm not trying to do any of that. Okay, so $420 a day, and maybe if I'm making $420 a day, I'm probably going to just work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So if you multiply that by 7, that's $2,940 a week. Okay,
I think I'll take it.
$2,940 a week times 52.
Well, she has to have at least 2 weeks of vacation.
Okay, 50 weeks. Okay,
50.
$147,000 in tax-free dollars.
Where are you going to hide that? Your mattress is only so big.
That's all, you know what I'm saying?
Imagine she does a couples massage and she can do 2 at once too. So there's a lot of room.
If it's that lifestyle, but if it's a guy and girl, like I haven't set my mind on if girls get happy endings at massages.
Yeah.
I would assume it happens, but if you think about it, it's very universal. It's very universal for how to finish a guy's happy ending massage. Very easy.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot more expensive if it was guaranteed that the girl was going to have happy ending.
Exactly, because all the girls have their own quirks. They different, and like you're not gonna walk into a Happy Feet massage place with a neon light and expect this lady to know what gets you off as a female, right?
So in another life, Katy Perry, welcome back from space. Good to have you with us.
She was there for 7 minutes. Kiss on the ground. But
okay, so for my first treat,
$140,000 for tugging is pretty. That's lucrative. Okay, that's all I want to say. But no, I did not get a happy ending massage. But it was a good massage because she massaged my face in this region right here, and because I'm so congested, it broke it all up.
Did it work?
Yeah, it like stuff was running. I had to like have like Kleenexes and stuff.
Wow, that sounds
nice. They had Kleenexes in there because
next to the lotion. Okay, the oil.
All right, keep going. Listen, Bo said house takes 50%. He knows. I wouldn't know.
Bo, bring them in. Talk about your experience.
Oh, write us something.
Well, I just wanted to talk about your trip to Sweden.
It was great. We already talked about it. Let's move on. Oh, got you this candy. All right, let's do candy reviews. This is Jillian's spotlight. Okay.
I have been waiting literally a week. I cannot. You Okay, so I did get a little spiteful, and because this bag was already open, and then Rob ate some, I told you about.
Of that one? Did he eat that one? Okay, good.
Yeah, just this one.
I can't believe it.
You gave me open candy, and then you blamed it on Cooper.
Well, me and Cooper were eating out of that one. We had eaten some,
and then you decided you didn't like it, and you said, "Let's ship it to that girl."
I like those. I think I was in a hurry and making sure that I got it to you because I'm a man of my word.
Okay, so I decided I would say it like how I would expect it to be said in Swedish. Saatfrühsmack. Wait, is that more German?
No, it sounds great. Yummy.
So this is like a medley of sorts. This is like the most true to normal gummy form. How do I make it? Can I make my camera like adjust? Like
no, it's good. Oh, there we go. Was the egg looking one in there? There was one that looked like a fried egg. No, it that looks like a mushroom. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I didn't do my.
Oh yeah, somewhere. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh. Jillian's putting it in her mouth. She's chewing sensually.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah. She gives a goddamn review.
Tastes like an American gummy.
Okay.
Tastes like an American gummy.
Sorry, is it good or no?
What?
Oh, so it's good, but it's just you thought it would be like something.
I was expecting a new texture, something different.
Okay.
6 out of 10.
Okay, 6 out of 10 for the yummy frummies.
Next we have Laban, den original Slippes Oat Sigmen og Sigdama.
This one is actually a Norwegian candy. On this one, I got that.
Okay, Norwegian candy next. I'm opening it. It's the XXL travel pack.
All right.
Okay. These are little people with boobies.
Oh, I love those. I wish I'd have got me some of those.
Booby people.
Eat the boobs first. Yeah, you know why we like them.
Not sour. Has the little sugar crystals on the outside. Tangy at most.
Okay.
Same consistency as American gummies. Still, great flavor.
Great flavor. Great.
It's got to be something fruity. There's men and women. Well, non-binary and women. This one's got nothing. Why do they add boobies and not a dong?
Micro.
Oh. Take out my magnifying glass. 7.8.
Okay. So we're liking these ones.
I like these ones. I like these.
We got Labans are on the way. What's the next?
Labans. Okay. I wanted to get these Hexel Haxbral.
Oh, these are going to be horrible. I can already tell.
Do you think?
I can already tell.
You eat them already?
Nope, but I can already tell.
It has a penguin on the front, so it feels promising.
I can tell.
But there's bats on it. Is this Halloween?
I don't think so. I got it in a convenience store, Swedish convenience store.
If this is black licorice flavor,
it
absolutely is black licorice flavor.
But eat it because it's salted licorice. It's the weird. They love that shit. They love it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they love it. They literally got us a bunch of that shit for the hockey. Which, listen, we're forever grateful the stuff they got us. They got us a bunch of good stuff, but that black licorice that was like salted.
Oh my god!
No, thank you. No.
Oh my god!
Can you do that gag noise of the ASMR into the microphone one more time?
Oh my god! It gets so much worse.
I did warn you that it was going to be bad. I just knew, but from looking at it, I thought it was going to be.
It starts sweet, like black licorice.
Yeah.
Turns black licoricey, which isn't good, and then the inside is salty. You're right.
Yeah. The worst. Yeah, that's the worst candy over there for sure.
Do they like it?
Yeah, though well, it's all over the place. See, look, Darwin knows.
Yeah, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna pick a random follower and I'm gonna send them this bag, which has my half-eaten one in here too.
Send it to Dennis.
I'm gonna give it to Rob and see. That's a good way to get a divorce.
Nice.
Okay, this also looks normal. This is Haribo.
Yeah, I like these.
So this is this is like the same bag almost as the other one.
They taste the same. That's That's why I mixed it up, right? That's why I accidentally sent you the open one because I was like, oh, this...
Yeah. Okay. I'm most excited for this one, so I'm saving it for last. But these look cool too.
Yeah, open one of those.
Nata. Skogs back.
Okay.
I'll bring it to Salt Lake City.
I like that. I like that.
Just need someone to buy my plane ticket and hotel, and I'll be there. Okay. These look like little mini gumdrops, but plasticky.
Okay. Ooh, these looks like they could get caught in
they
a
smell
kid's
pretty.
windpipe.
They kind of look like they would have the texture of sweet tarts, the chewy sweet tarts, you know, like the little ones. Sue likes black licorice. Literally send me your address. I will send you this bag tomorrow. It makes you want to barf. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot I'm doing my... Is that my sound or yours?
No, it was your, but I turned it all the way up.
Sounds kind of good.
Yeah, it's good. We're good. We're getting to new genres.
These taste like something. Oh, I hate hearing myself. Wait, they do their mouth really close.
Nice, nice.
Could I be a mukbanger?
Mukbang.
Okay, these are good.
Are they better than the ones you rated 7 and 8?
Yeah, I like these because they're like a harder chewy texture.
Okay.
And they're a little like
I can get with that.
crispy on the outside.
Okay.
Okay. So next, I want to do this because
Whoa, that's a big one.
Bobble.
Just so you guys know, we did do more than eat candy on our trips. You get really good stuff. Jillian couldn't come.
Yeah.
So we had to mail her stuff, but I told her the only way she could eat it is if she did a live podcast where she ate all the candy.
I wanted to eat it the day I got it, and then I was like, what if I get 100 how many likes do I have to get on the Facebook thing posting? And he said 100. We got to 97.
And then I deleted it.
Okay. It broke, but I feel like this is what they do in. I hate the nail tapping, but okay.
Ooh, nice.
I was expecting it to be a little softer, I think. Wait, let me break it from this part in half. Nope.
Ooh, nice.
I'm like making crumbs everywhere.
Now
Okay,
taste
so it looks like the inside is plain chocolate, but just with like
air
holes.
bubbles. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now it's just you, big. Ah! Oh.
I just wanted I want people to see everything that's going on here.
I wish I could unzoom myself. I need your camera.
Nice.
Okay, guys, you just have to trust me.
Just trust it.
Great chocolate flavor.
Great chocolate.
I forget that like Swiss chocolate is the best.
Yeah, that's good stuff. But I'm a dark chocolate. I'm not a milk chocolate guy. I like dark chocolate.
It's kind of just like crumbly or normal chocolate.
Yeah, we have stuff like that in Canada called Aero bars.
Yes, I've seen those.
Yeah.
Delicious chocolate.
Okay.
9.2 out of 10.
Oh, big
It's
chocolate.
not
guy
like
right
the
here.
kind of sweet where it like burns your throat like American chocolate, you know? Like Hershey's.
Big chocolate guy right here.
Okay. This
All right,
is what
next one.
Dave said were the best.
Okay.
Squashies drumstick.
Who said this? Oh, Dave.
Original raspberry and milk flavor.
Ooh,
So if I have
raspberry
just
milk,
the
that's
white, I
weird.
wonder if it'll taste like plain milk. Feels pillowy.
Okay. Soft, fluffy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. That's a good
This
one.
is what I'm talking. This is like it's spongy, but stretchy, but foamy, kind of.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Like if you ate a more dense piece of styrofoam, or not styrofoam, but like foam
But why would you eat foam?
to get this high, to reach this same high. This is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
The flavor is like a cream saver. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stretchy.
Okay.
This is the best day of my life.
All right. Is that all of them?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
now I can eat them all.
I need you to get a piece of every single one of them.
I'm not putting that
And
licorice
so-
anywhere near my mouth hole.
And show all of them at one time.
Okay.
One piece of every single one.
Let me get a boobie. A boobie girl. Wait, was there only one with boobs?
Uh-oh. Maybe that was like the special, like when you got a Tootsie Roll pop and you had the Indian chief shooting the star and you got a
It's like a whole sweepstakes. So like if you find the boobie girl, you get $1 million in Swedish.
and we got it and we just bit those boobs right off. So.
There's literally none
like
that.
All right, hold on.
Wearing a dress. Okay.
Okay, she's got all of them.
Give me this licorice. This is the best part of the show, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow going, but it's okay. It's going to get better. Everyone stick in there. Everyone stick in there.
Everyone stay with me. Stay with me.
All right, here it is. There's every single piece. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take every single one of those pieces and put it in your mouth at one time.
I will not touch this licorice one more time.
Come on. For the watchers.
Hold on, this is way too big of a chocolate.
Yeah, take one chocolate. But see if you add them all together, I don't think you'll be able to taste the licorice. Let's see if she can get all of it.
I'll just eat the rest of my other licorice.
Okay, that's fair. How does it taste?
This is like such a long time to chew.
Do you taste the licorice yet?
No.
Oh, okay. It's perfect. That if you just eat all of it at one time, you're fine. You don't taste the gross.
Nope, I got it. It's salty. It's salty.
It's the worst cake. You can't. It's all in your mouth, and you can't. The problem is you can't get rid of it. Once you bite into the middle of that thing, you can. Oh, did it. She did. All right. Oh, do that again. Oh, pretty. All right. Woo. Well, that's our Swedish candy segment. I guess we're gonna. I'm sorry. And Jillian's barfing on the. Hey, everyone has a kink. We're not here to kink shame.
Someone's getting their happy ending right now.
Yep. $60.
Oh, no, there's a licorice. Oh my God, it was in my cheek.
Oh, got the licorice right in the old cheekbone right there.
Oh, it's squashy.
All right. What's
all right?
What?
Jillian's takes. It's time.
I'm gonna say Jillian's hot take: licorice, incredible.
Sue, these are coming to you.
Sue, it's coming to Sue, baby.
Sue, this is for you. Okay, I have a hot take about hockey.
Okay,
back to hockey. Share my page.
Oh, hold on.
Bitty.
You want this one to be big? The big one?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, not like that. The other way was better.
Nope. No, wait a second.
Gosh.
I can do other things. I'm gonna
keep thinking about that licorice.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Jillian's Takes.
Why don't you get a video of fire and let it?
I can only do so much. First of all, I did have fire on one of them. Okay. A moving fire. I mean.
Yeah, I like the moving fire.
Yeah. I can flip that around.
Hey, so moving fire, like in Christmas time, I don't remember this in Oklahoma when I was growing up, but it's in Canada all the time. It's the fire log guy. And it's just one channel. And it's a guy doing like the fire log.
The Yule log.
I'm talking about? They do that in Minnesota?
Absolutely. When the poker and then the poker, we're like, oh, the poker! Everyone have to look.
I love it.
In the hand with the log. Yeah.
I want to make some kind of hockey page like that, where it's just like maybe it's like our tournaments, and it's just a stream of like an ice chest. And it's just the ice chest.
Just the hands going in and grab cans.
Yeah. I think we could do it. We could definitely do that for sure. And then we just put it on our face. I think Facebook only lets go for 8 hours.
Oh, yeah, you are big on that.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do it.
Here's my take.
Go ahead.
Anyway, back to me. Okay, here it is. Every player on your team should have to be goalie at least once during a season.
Nope.
Why no? Why
during the season?
You tell me while I eat this.
Like during the season, like, okay, listen, I get it if you're talking about like Timbits.
Fine, once historically.
Oh, once. Okay, maybe. They did that like catcher and T-ball. They did that shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Timbits rotate through, but like, listen, I'm not playing. I don't want to play goalie. I didn't sign up to play
Not about
goalie.
you.
I don't. But I mean, I'm speaking on behalf of everyday beer leaguer. They call me everyday Brett. All right, Brett the beer leaguer. That's me.
Mhm.
All right, everyday Brett. I didn't sign up to play goalie. I don't want to play goalie. I have zero interest in playing goalie. If I wanted to play goalie, I'd go buy pads and then I'd try to talk everyone else into paying for my league fees because I decided to play that position,
Yeah.
even though it's a personal choice. But I don't think people should have to play goalie if they don't want to.
Every
That's
team has to do it.
no.
There's community goalie pads that everyone has to wear the same ones.
But you know how many people are like grossed out by like just other people's ugh?
You just said everybody has their kinks.
Yeah, I know, but everyone also has kinks that are different that aren't maybe they're what do you call it? Their opposite kink
Uh-huh.
is germs.
Okay, so that's your reasoning is germs.
No, my reason because I just don't want to fucking play goalie. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's what purpose would this serve?
Do you think that this is an ice cold take?
Y-
Do you think
yeah,
this take is chill?
Okay.
See, they're thawing. The icicles are thawing.
Yeah. I see that.
Do you think they're tepid?
Ketchup. Okay.
That's because, like, to Minnesota, ketchup is
Ketchup
like
is
the threshold of before it becomes spicy.
like room temperature, like kind
Not
of.
just temperature, but
Okay.
low key warm, sunny day with mittens
Okay.
or flaming. There's your videos of flames.
Oh, I like that. That would be nice if that was like the intro video. That's nice. That's nice.
That's
Maybe if we
nice.
could get like a solar.
Okay, so what rate this take, please?
Can you go back a few? Yeah, right there. Chill.
Chill?
It's not ice cold. It's not ice cold because there are some idiots that are going to say, "Oh yeah, that's a fucking good idea," but they're idiots. And you know, no offense to goalies. I love goalies. I love all goalies.
Mhm.
You are idiots. They're going to say, "Oh, you should walk a mile in my. You should walk a mile in my shoes. Skate a mile in my pad." But you chose to play goalie. Like we didn't say, "Hey, listen, Jillian, you're the worst player on the team, so just go stand in between the net." That's not how it's picked. It's like you're like, "Hey, does anyone play?" Oh yeah, I'm a goalie. I'll play. Okay, that's a choice. That's a life choice. All right.
Okay.
You shouldn't force life choices on people.
I don't know.
Darwin says it's a great idea.
See?
He must be a goalie.
He's a goalie.
No, I don't know. He skated out, but maybe Darwin, are you a goalie? Here I am backing you up, saying you created the whole theory. You're gonna turn on me like this.
Darwin's theories.
Et tu, Brute. Speaking of Et tu, Brute, I don't know why this made me think about it.
Mhm.
I just want to say we had a tragedy happen in Calgary Beer League here. A young man, probably early 30s, passed away here in the last few days.
What the heck?
And I think if you played beer league hockey, you probably knew the guy because he played on every single damn team out there. And he passed away. I don't know what it is, heart related issues or something like that.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I just wanted to this is, how do I say this without being rude and inconsiderate? Because it's not meant to be rude.
Probably will be.
It's a like he's the guy that would lead the Division 2 in scoring, but would also lead Division 12 in scoring.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
He would be that guy, right? And I've made
Mhm.
comics about him. I got a hat trick of hat tricks, and I posted on
Mhm.
Facebook. Made that comic, and it wasn't done out of disrespect. It was done out of that's just those type of people. And I actually have a character, not a play, but a skit line around this guy. And I was gonna actually pay some people to do the voice acting because I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I can't do it because he passed away.
Dang,
I
that's
think.
sad.
I think I'm still gonna do it out of respect.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just in his memory. Because it's not like
Sure.
I get it. People hate guys like this, but people also they just know they're a part of beer league. Like it's
Yeah.
it's interwoven into the fabric that is the sport. So it's not like you can hate the guy for doing it, but it's like someone's going to do it. You know, it's just,
Sure.
it's just there, right? It's just
May
there.
as well be him.
So maybe we'll get that. It's the adventures of Daniel Scorbest, the French Canadian who leads every division in scoring. And they want to know why. Well, why are you in the beginner division scoring goals? So this is going to score. I'm good to score. You know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so rip Danny. You know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn had
Hey, my book is moving right along. I might
People
even
aren't reading this comment at the same time you are. What the comment says, is this before or after you finish your book? Nope.
Nick. She's waiting for him. I have learned that anticipation really enhances things. You know what I'm
She's waiting
saying?
with bated breath.
And so I want you to wait. I'm up to 16 chapters. All
That's
right.
wild. Land the plane.
I'm trying to land it here. I've been trying to land it. Okay. But I was stuck on this. Should this be a novel? But I think it's really going to be a novella.
Sure.
You know, a little shorter than a novel. So
Easy read, less pages to get sticky.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, once they right here first time, you know,
Mhm.
you know, then it's like now all this is a porn book. And that's I'm trying to develop
Smut.
characters first. I'm
Okay.
trying to develop characters, storylines.
Is that what the people want? Character development?
I mean, people watch porn, and I think that there's storylines to
True.
porn. You know what I'm saying?
Don't no one watches it for like the first 3 minutes and 48 seconds and they're like, all right, I'm
No,
good.
listen,
I'm glad that I got farther along this whole stepsister thing.
I think that initially, yes, they're just going to finish and get done. But as they progress in their personal gratification conquest, I think it becomes more about the stories. You know what I'm saying?
It's really beautiful.
I mean, listen,
You can take off my screen as another human. Okay.
Speaking of hot, bring back that fire.
Darwin said, will there be pictures in your book that may help me out?
Yeah, but it's all me. It's all me acting them out in like mime. It's all mime stuff. I'm in a mime suit.
That box is really weird shaped.
Yeah, well, it's a parallelogram.
Oh, okay. You've been helping Cooper with his homework.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dr. P in the house.
I only heard that because I was on X reading about how my portfolio sucks.
Woof, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw someone said, "Hey, thanks a lot for teaching us about parallelograms and math when we were in 6th grade instead of filing our taxes because your lessons are really going to help me during parallelogram season." So,
it's not wrong. Okay, the last thing we're talking about.
Oh, it is a pop-up book, but you know what I'm saying? But it's you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna have a pre-order for sure. We're gonna have a wait list.
Sick. We could also just leave.
You know, it'd be great if we got a real producer and like actually had skits and it didn't just devolve us. Yeah, to us answering the. Can you imagine? I keep saying I want to do a live show. Like I want to go out and I want to have people come.
Salt Lake.
I just don't. I can't see it happening because this is what it would devolve into. You know, it's like,
what?
Oh, you're damn right. It'll be a pop-up book, and then everyone would start doing like we get kicked out of the bar in our first live show because people are pulling down their pants, be like, pop-up book. I already got in trouble because like Cooper, like when we go to Disney, like he'd stretch and his belly would show, and I'd say, "Belly's out for Mickey." You know, that was always the joke at the thing.
That's the thing.
Well, that's just what I'd say, like as a joke,
because
his belly would be showing, right?
Yeah.
And then like one time we got home and he was taking a shower and he's like his thing's out and he's like, balls out for Mickey, and I'm like, oh boy.
Why does he know that?
I'm like,
don't.
Here we go. And so I gotta say, hey,
so
bud,
dirty
listen,
like that.
I would say you can't say that. Like you can't go to school. Like the belly's out for Mickey is just funny. It's because your belly was out, and it's okay for you to show a little belly bell sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't show your balls.
True.
At school. Cannot.
Legally, no.
Legally, you can't. You don't want to get in trouble.
No.
Okay, so keep them balls in. Mickey, Minnie, maybe. Mickey. All right, keep going.
Tell Minnie what she's into.
Daisy. Is Daisy hotter or Minnie? That's a good question. Okay, keep going.
Minnie's like the who's the breakfast at Tiffany's. She's like a classic hot. Yeah, Daisy's more like Marilyn.
Yeah, that's true. She's got an edge to her. Daisy's got a little edge to her.
Yeah. Minnie's a classic traditional beauty.
Yeah. Like, but you think she's like the classic girl next door? Like she's really nice, but she's really like a.
And then, all right, this is your next book series.
It's Disney erotica.
Yeah.
Disney erotica. Okay, go.
Disney-
Sorry, no, we're not gonna
Anyway.
make Disney erotica.
Well, the last thing that I wanted to talk about was the girls in locker room things that I saw on our Facebook group.
Speaking of Disney erotica,
Speaking of erotica. Okay, so it was a girl who posted and just said like, "Oh, I'm going to my first Dex. I'm a girl. What's the locker room situation like?" Like, obviously, that's where a lot of the fun happens. I don't want to be left out just because I'm not allowed in a certain one, like co-ed, not, etc. So I haven't been to a Dex, obviously, but I was looking at some of the people who commented. And do you want to know what some of the people said?
yeah. Right after I do this, though.
Oh,
Life is one big hockey game here in Stratford. Cold beer, slap shots, body paint. It's a Dex blur. Now that we're sober, let's talk it over. Dex Tales. Woo.
There it is. We're gonna.
that was good.
Yeah. So yeah, tell me what people said, and then I'll answer
Okay.
with my experience.
I thought the song was going to be longer so I could eat more gummies, but I'm sorry. I had to eat that quick. Okay. Okay. Someone said, "I'm the only girl who plays in the 40 plus noon weekly pickup game. And a few times after I was changing with everyone, including a couple of my teammates, the elder informed me that some of the guys considered me like their granddaughter and asked that I henceforth proceed with changing in the women's. I'm not complaining about the effectively private locker room, but it truly sucks not having any time other than between shifts with everyone and maybe socializing with the handful that will grab a bite to eat after once every few months. So co-ed is the way." Someone else said that 5 issues and no running with co-ed. So it seems like co-ed is the way to go, and that's usually what it is at Dex.
Yeah.
It said that some females prefer it, but most people are co-ed. And another person said, "My rule is don't look, and if you look, don't laugh."
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Listen, I mean, I think every girl in there has probably seen a penis before. I think every dude has probably seen boobies, bobs, and vagine. And so
Yeah.
I don't like. I guess that I've had a couple complaints over the years, but it's never
What were they?
just that someone was being creepy and staring and that kind of stuff. And so you're
Well,
just
do
kind of
you kind of okay? Don't someone's going to take this in the wrong way, but are you essentially signing yourself up for whatever happens if you decide to change in the room? I mean,
or are
yes,
you
I'm not
saying
blaming the victim.
look how she's dressed?
She
She's dressed that way. Okay,
was asking for
I
it.
see what you're. No, listen, I'm
You shouldn't
women's
be
rights.
hot.
Yeah. No, I think I think yeah, you know what? If you go in a locker room and you take all your clothes off, someone's probably going to see your stuff.
Someone's going to look at you.
Yes, and if you don't want someone to see your stuff, then I don't know what to like. I'm not. If you want to dress room by yourself, that's great, right? But I do feel that there is a lot of things that go on in the locker room that are team bonding, whether it's Dex or whether it's other stuff that people can miss if they go change. But for the most part in the experience, like, I've seen it all. I've seen it all in dressing rooms. I mean, I've had literal conversations with girls, and I'm speaking with them, and they're down. Everything's out, like everything, and I'm just like, oh, okay, like this,
Really?
it's like
Avert your eyes.
don't break eye contact. Don't break.
They should make like glasses that have a little piece like right here.
Well,
It's like for your conversations in the locker room.
but you know how also we said like we don't judge people's kinks. Like maybe people like that. I don't know, right? I mean, they want people to see them. Maybe they work hard for their body. I know one time I walked into a locker room and I'm doing like the speeches. And this wasn't at a Dex, it was at a bash,
Okay.
and it was talking to a team after the tournament, and they were showering. And there's one guy who's sitting next to me, and he's naked. I know it. All right, and he's just
Helicoptering.
like I'm standing up talking, and he's beside me, and he's making all these movements. And like the guys told me, like after, like, did you look? And I'm like, no. And they're like, it's huge. I'm like, okay, I didn't look. And they're like, he wanted to. That's what he was doing. So there are people that do that, right? Like, so you just gotta kind of, if you're not comfortable with being seen, if you're not comfortable with seeing stuff, then go to the other locker room and it's fine. No one's gonna give you shit. But what I would say is something to the effect of, if you're gonna do that, go get changed really fast and then come back in the locker room when you're fully clothed.
Is that weird though, to be like the fully clothed person sitting there and just watching and talking?
Well, no, I think because a lot of people are just in the process of like, listen, I don't think there's not many people that just sit around in the locker room naked. It's always in the process of putting on your clothes or taking off your clothes. Like it's not just to like, oh, here we are. You know, it's none of
Except for
that.
that guy.
Unless that's you. If that's you, Jillian, if you want to come and you want to lounge around nude, cool. No one's gonna say anything.
Captain Morgan in the locker room, says Bill.
Yeah, that's exactly what the guy was doing. It was, I knew what he was doing. Like you can tell, like you get an idea of what people are doing. But yeah, for the most part, everyone's been pretty respectful of it, right? I mean, if that's, oh my God, I saw boobs. Oh my God,
a boobie.
Like, oh, you see a boob? Cool, saw a boob. So it's just, I don't know.
You're so chill about it. You're so chill about seeing
boobs. Just boobs.
Well, oh yeah,
a little vagina. Don't worry about that. Seen it before.
Speaking of,
where's my? You already ate that. You already ate those.
Nope, it wasn't just the one.
Oh, we got more boobs.
A little boobie candy.
Okay, I you said this last thing we're talking about, but we're on our road to 2 hours. 1 hour, 2 minutes. Okay. I actually do have a story. Someone just sent it in and they said this would make it good for your podcast right before. Where
you can save it.
Go.
You can save it.
Yeah, I know, but I told him I'd talk about it.
You could save it for next week.
But I told him I'd talk about it on this one. I said I'm actually okay. Okay, so this guy, by the way, he responded to one of the ones about have you ever been to a bad Dex? And he said, not yours, but I've been to a really bad one. And he kind of told me why. And I'm not going to throw shade on anybody because that's not what I do. I don't do that shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
But they do deserve to be shaded, but that's not what I'm going to go. But he said, picture this. I'm an older man, in my 50s, and I'm playing in beer league, and just a few weeks ago, I was playing at UPMC Lemieux, which is in Pittsburgh, and we were getting whooped like 12-1 in the first period by one guy. That said guy changes jerseys and comes to our bench and puts up 9 goals. I'm on the bench dying, sucking wind, and I'm like, man, you're really good. I've never seen you here in this league. He said, oh, I just started playing here. I'm not that good. I only played a few seasons for the Spitfires. The Spitfires? The OHL? As in legit minor league semi-pro hockey? Why are you in a D+ league where most people wouldn't even let C-level players come in? I said, yeah, those are the guys. So
why do they do that? Where do they get their rocks off, though?
Well, obviously scoring 12 goals on one side and 9 on the other. I don't know.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah,
no one noticed that he did that. Are you allowed to do that?
Well, I don't know, because this is a story he told me. And he said, tell that in the story to make for good conversation. The question is, Jillian, if you could score 10 goals in a game, would you do it?
Depends on the team.
Would you do it?
Depends on the team.
I would, 100%.
What if they were all really nice and like really having a hard time? And what if it was like a charity game?
I guess what I'm saying is that I can't score it, so I can see 10 goals, and I'd score 10 goals because that would be cool.
I would do it if it needed to be done.
That would be 10 goals. Like if I could score 10 goals in a game, that'd be cool. Say I scored 10 goals in a game, right? So I get why they do it. I get why they do it. Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I get why it would be done. Yeah, you got something to prove.
Like
home life is tough.
Well, like what's the volleyball score? Is there a skunk?
Goes to 25.
But is it like 25-0?
That would never happen. I mean, rarely.
What's the skunk? Is there like a where the
like 10
like
or
10-0
less is like why did we even show up?
Because what I'm asking is, like, let's say it's you there and you're leaps and bounds better than every single player.
Yeah.
And every time you can spike the fucking and you go 10-11 in a row. You're up 11-0, game's over. Would you do it? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, see, you would.
But that's a different scoring thing than that's like if I was playing against a whole team of kindergartners in soccer and I could score a goal. You know what? I probably would still do it.
Yeah, see, it's fun to score and do that stuff. So I get it. Doesn't mean you have to like it, but
I need that high.
I think everyone would do it if they could. You just kind of have to regulate it. But
yeah, and they can't do it. Okay, thanks, Guy.
We got 55 more minutes or what?
You stay, hang on. I'll watch you live.
What if we just get an ice chest, fill it with beer, and just people grab it and watch that?
Yeah, the Yule chest.
I could do it in Columbus, but it's a swimming pool.
Like, yeah, that'd be even better.
It's like a plastic swimming pool full of beer.
Make one a GoPro and put it underwater so you can get the other angle, like looking up, like in the ice, looking up at the people reaching down to grab it. Both angles.
Okay.
Maybe people want the anonymity of just their hand, though.
Yeah. They just kind of reach in, grab a beer, and go.
Yeah.
And then all of us, every so often, you see me like come in and like spill more all into the
put more
ice.
drinks in.
That'd be good. I think people would watch it.
Put it on.
I'll do it.
Please.
I'll do it. Think we can go 2 hours on it? I think 2 hours.
For sure. 24-hour nonstop cooler.
What are we gonna talk about next week?
Okay, that's a conversation for nobody else. That's private. I'm kidding. But I already have it planned. Don't worry.
Okay.
When's Columbus? When are you gonna put up that camera?
It's not this weekend, next weekend. So we'll talk about it more. We'll get some
the live feed. The Columbus Ice Chest live feed.
Okay.
All
right. Well, other than that my voice is going anyway.
You poor thing.
I got a man cold.
Man cold.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I really don't. I think this one could be the one that does me in.
Have you seen where it's like, wheel me out to the garden one last time?
No, I haven't. But I wish they would. Papa,
wheel me out to the garden one last time.
All right, buy our merch.
Okay, happy Easter, Arbota.
Hey, thanks, still Dennis. Download it.
Happy Easter to you.
Find some more interviews. Yeah, happy Easter.
Okay.
Happy Easter. He is risen or whatever. I don't want to get religious. That's what they say, right?
I know. Respect him.
He is risen.
Respect is risen.
That's what they say, right? Pop-up books.
No. He is risen. That's what you're gonna put on the tagline for your book.
Pop-up book. He is risen. All right.
Be good. Be good.
Be good or be good at it.